Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. Now today we are visiting back to the Sinatraa situation. Let me just give you like a little quick recap because this one is massive. So Cleo, Sinatra's former ex-girlfriend, basically came out and said that they had a abusive relationship, all that other stuff, basically just doing bad stuff basically in a relationship. It was basically just abusive relationship as a whole. Now, Sinatra's current girlfriend, Emmy, has came out with a Google Doc, and I'm not going to ask my opinion on it. This is very, very big, because that means we actually have kind of like a full response on Sinatra's side. And she does provide some pretty good evidence, just like how Cleo had evidence with her case. Now, what we need is we just need to know if Sinatraa was innocent. In this one, it looks like he's innocent, but we need to know beforehand. Like in a court or something, like with his lawyers, we need to know. But let's just go into this Google Doc. I'm not really going to break it one by one. I had a little quick read before this, and it looks very, very interesting. So let's just basically just get it out of the way. So, in the second paragraph, after the second statement, Cleo continued to paint herself as a saint, and she has provided yet again nothing about how she treated him or myself. I know she isn't the person that she's trying to display to the world, not because of Jay, but because of the Overwatch theme. So here, it looks like that Cleo, her attitude, what's what I'm trying to look for? Her behavior is reflective of the Overwatch scene, as there's a lot of also weird shit going on. But also this, I will also talk about the Mouffin situation as well, because I haven't really visited that in such a long last time. But it has finally ended. She actually made TikToks about her as well, which she actually started the trend of talking shit about people. I think, I don't really know. She had friends telling her about what she's tweeted about her in a private account every day when she continued to confront her under the influence. A lot of her friends have came forward with their own stories of bullying, which completely changed my view of her. I heard stories about her running a girl out of the scene because she has dated 2 pros, and that made her a whore, apparently. I no longer have access to this conversation because the person who told me has since been suspended, which is very, very interesting. And these are some screenshots that different people will, basically, these are screenshots below. People have told her about the harassment or about Cleo and other people on her watch scene. So we'll just have a look by them one by one. And she hasn't said anything like, oh, it's not me, so it's you. That's why it's been blanked, because of, obviously, does it remain anonymous. And I've said this before, probably, but, like, she would be so much harder on you, if you weren't who you were, which is even more upsetting. There's that one, got this one, because Cleo measures how hard she bullies someone by their follow account, is the private account. I feel like enemy or blank are gonna try and take my tweet and be like, you literally harass us with their weird blatant lies and that they'll like to spread about me. But I also know that they have 0 proof of that. So funniest reason, the reason that I know that I have no proof, because I didn't do it. Look what Cleo's friend sent me from her private. Also, that's generally like so wild coming from Cleo, because like she literally has done all these things. Like, who else in her friends have literally admitted, yeah, she does that shit and makes her friends do it. So it's kind of like manipulation, it looks like, on Cleo's part. We scroll down here, Lafayette, yeah, the amount of posts and TikToks shade. I'm so glad you moved faster through. Is Cleo bothering you, my queen? And Lafayette, yeah, don't worry, she's fucking crazy. Cleo like spread a whole rumor I wanted to wreck their relationship. That I told people he was cheating on her, and I was like, "Who are you?" She deadass DM'd me, and when I was like, "I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about," she just kept spreading that rumor. So it looks like it's gonna be. So she spread a rumor. Um, I think how Cleo wants to, I guess, ruin um, the relationship, um, that I told people, and because people were just cheating on her. I guess I don't really know. Well, it was mainly about Sinatraa. Um, Go down here. I know she makes Reddit posts about you on throwaway accounts. It's really weird. She spends a lot of time kicking up drama, and I just got tired and muted her and her homies. But some of them have even been like to me, hey, she keeps saying this stuff about you, and I know it's not true. Just like last week, she made her friends block as such ignore blank, and would treat them like shit if they even acknowledge blank. So it was very fucking weird, and more importantly, I'm sorry you have to deal with this. Scroll down here. I think this is her. It's literally just a video. Move on, girl. Move on. This is just so sad. This is just sad. Lamo, who guess who this is? Who? Cleo. It's a throwaway account following two people, and this account only commented on this TikTok of her saying that, and her broke up like he broke up with you, but you're acting like it's the other way around. Like who else would be one that nosy? Two, make a fan account to diss her, because it's not just some incel on Twitter that hates her. I mean, she literally would brag about using him like a wallet and consistently use that as a leverage to shit on. So I mean, like, so by that one, it definitely looks like that they obviously a lot of manipulation, but using Sinatraa for money, not really a great thing. I'll be honest. If you want to be in a relationship just because of someone's money, you should just fuck off, because that's just dumb. Or you should only like someone either of their appearance or personality or whatever. You should never like someone because of how rich they are, because that's just dumb. Like he gets surprised when I buy dinner. And I shit. I don't know what that means. Uh, I got him a necklace a month in, and he's like, "What the fuck? Nobody does this shit for me." Like my heart broken. She used to hold that over blank head to make her feel bad like shit, and was like, "Oh, blank doesn't take you shopping." Yeah, well, Jay does. I don't pay for anything ever. Why go after blank though? Blank hasn't even hurt a flying man. Lol, because I guess blank used to kinda like her or whatever. I forgot what it was actually exactly, but Cleo still consider blank her property. Oh god. You know what I mean? There's some girls that live off knowing other guys. Um, Guys used to like them and get threatened when another girl steps in their picture, whether she was actually available or not. Like I don't know how much Jay remembers about blank, but blank remembered feeling kind of grossed out about how Cleo acted towards blank. So a little bit protection, I guess, of on Jay, or bragging. It looks like, and Cleo is not really doesn't really look too good if you made drama, but then other people have other evidence about you also being a dick. So which one is really the worst here? Honestly, I feel bad for her. But she was so bent on literally using Jay as a wallet and bragging to people about it. Yeah, and she literally did this herself. It's really shitty, but I mean but at the very least, like you can still enjoy your life and enjoy your time with him, and she can't do anything to solve that happiness. I'm glad, to be honest, because I'm sure that if she could, she would. Lol. Lamphao, she tried really hard with blank. She flirted with blank openly. Blank was around, but I think Cleo really blank up. I think really fucked up. I'm gonna guess. I don't know. Really messed blank up. Like after blank wouldn't stop bringing her Louis Vuitton bag, she got her mom everywhere after Cleo bragged to her about the ones Jay got. Person online plus other shit to prove a point. Now it's just Dementro. That hurts. Like she still tries to please Cleo in those actions, and she doesn't realize it. Again, another more manipulation, a lot more bragging. Definitely, it definitely looks like that she only liked Sinatraa because of the money that he was gaining and also becoming one of the best players in Overwatch. She made that whole TikTok about you, so not far off. And there are also sub tweets that are still up on her account, but I wanted to kill what I assume is Jay Midsummer Style. Live tweets about Jay's games in the Overwatch League, as well as in his time playing Valorant as personal victories when he lost and personal losses when he won. If you guys would like to play Detective and more. So basically, it looks like every single time he lost, I guess, that was a win for Cleo. Every single time when he wins, that's a lose for Cleo. And I guess Cleo really wants to hate on Jay even more, but I don't know. I will leave a link to this doco, and I'll also leave a link on the actual Twitter if you want to have a look for it yourself. Jay has not swayed my opinion of Cleo. He has only spoken about her in the beginning of our friendships, so just talk about how relationships, like at the beginning of the friendships and all that other stuff. He also shared a story about her getting very angry with him in text of it liking a selfie of mine when they had been out of a relationship for a while. So a little bit of jealousy it looks like here. That is seriously all Jay has shared with me about her. I had formulated my opinion on her based of what other people were telling me. I would never hate somebody just because I dated a boy I liked. That's just stupid. That is very, very stupid. Hating someone who you liked and now they're dating someone else, it's very, very dumb and it's very, very unusual, it looks like. Also, she won't go back and forth, but she does apologize for her part of the drama. Then she says here in this little blip that she's still dating Jay, and he's always been comforting her above anything else, and which is actually really, really great to see. So obviously I'm not gonna give my opinion on it. That's just basically the Google Doc as a whole. Little summaries there. Basically, Cleo is hiding a little of a hidden persona from everyone else that other people know about. If she's either friends with her or talk shit about her, as what it looks like here. Very, very easy can be, talk shit about other people, manipulation, brags about money, using Jay as a wallet, so definitely kind of as a gold digger, as I can see. Which obviously, it really depends really, how you really see them. But really, all they want is just the money, and I don't really accept that. So I feel like liking someone is, if you like someone because of their wealth, you should just never even date someone at all. If you liked it because of, like good looks or something, so be it. But if you only liked it because of their money, that's just stupid, and you should immediately break up. But how would I know? So that is the Google Doc that was tweeted out by Emmy. That was actually today, just in today, so it's very, very up to date for once. And I just want to talk about Mouffin for a second. Well, actually, I can't want to continue talking about Sinatraa still. It definitely looks like Sinatraa is making a comeback in Valorant because there's been actually sightings of his alt account, West Virginia, is present. And it is actually him. He's back in Valorant. I think he's gonna be streaming in a couple days' time. It looks like. It's really great to see he's back. Because that's what it looks like. It's definitely favoring Sinatraa. And we just obviously, just like I said, we have to wait until an official announcement is said. He actually did or he didn't do it. But it's what it looks like. It is false. Everything is false about what Cleo said, and it's pretty weird as well about Overwatch, about how her behavior is being influenced by Overwatch, because I think currently she's actually dating a current Overwatch pro, Kai. Now let me have a look. There we go, Cleo. I think she is currently, yeah. So either she is still currently dating Kai, or they just broke up. But yeah, still dating Kai. So I don't know what. I guess this is like during their relationship. I guess like now they're completely fine. Sorry, sorry. This makes the be off track, but my dog just spilled all of his food onto the floor. Oh my god. Sorry about that. But it doesn't look too good for Cleo currently, and she probably needs to speak up, maybe. But I don't know. So that is the Sinatra situation out of hand. A little bit out of hand. So that's out of the way. I now want to talk about a good friend Mouffin. You know Mouffin? You know? Well, he was actually signed with Dark Mode NA for a bit. I didn't know. What the fuck? I thought he was suspended. Apparently not. Now, the the sexual allegations, that was actually false. All that were false. I actually did not know that until when I did a little bit of research. When I mean research, I mean just looking at Twitter when the announcement was made about him leaving Dark Mode NA. But he's now back. He's now active. It's great, really, to see him back. Obviously, I don't know if he's going to be back in the Overwatch League. I think he was in. Um, he was actually. I think he was in. You know, suspended for a year, and then now he's back, which is great to see. Which is great to hear. Um, but let me just have a look at the response of this. So this is where Dark Mode NA tweeted out. After careful consideration, Dark Mode has decided to cut all ties with Mood. Now, yeah, Mouffin Mood. And he will no longer be associated with Dark Mode or the contenders April roster. We'd like to apologize to anyone in the community affected by our actions. It's a little bit weird. Uh, so yeah, so apparently the allegations were all false. That should happen like a year ago, and before you picked him up, no fucking way you didn't know what happened. It's amazing he has done mistakes, he admitted it, but for the love of God, please give him at least one fucking chance. Yeah, so he wasn't actually a pedophile, unlike, unlike the Dreamcast situation, which was actually true. This one, the Mouffin situation, was not true. It was not true. All of the allegations of being a pedophile, that is not true. He was not a pedophile, and it's really sucks. Because obviously, if he actually was, that makes sense of why they kicked him out, but they didn't. All the allegations were actually false. Just like I said, it's very, very easy to lie on the internet. That's why you should take everything with a grain of salt. Everything with a grain of salt. So it kind of makes sense why you shouldn't really trust anyone really on the internet, because they may lie very, very easily. And people were like, oh yeah, it's dumb. We just sort of put the pitchforks away and give people a chance to do better. Holy shit, give people a fucking chance, booyah. Exactly. Give them a chance at least. Make him play. Because Dark Mode NA have also other former Overwatch League Overwatch League players like Provide, formerly known as Slur, Gig, Dreamer. Come on, just give him a chance. It'd be great if he just came back and be like, hey, I'm back. Because I think their first match, I don't know. No way, I don't know what their first match is. Because their first match is somewhere in April, obviously, because there's April contenders roster. We just want to basically we're just going to see what happens to him. Let's see if he's going to get picked up to a team again or what. So I'm really hoping he does get picked up from a team. I don't think it's going to be Overwatch League, obviously. But yeah, for example, look at what NASCAR has done to Kyle Larson. They obviously he was obviously suspended for a year. He was signed to Hendrick Motorsports and he already won a fucking race. I don't really want to say Nikita Mazepin, but there's Nikita Mazepin for you. Even though there's some pretty big evidence that he was, being a little bit touchy with a woman. So, well, yeah, there's a chance on that. Even though the stuff were true. Same as Kyle Larson, but he did actually form an apology, including Mazepin, but no one really cares about him, about Mazepin. But look, people care about Larson because he's actually an outback and he's actually a pretty good driver, unlike Mazepin. So, anyways, that's just my rant about that. Basically, give Mood another fucking shot. Come on. He made a mistake. We all make mistakes. Okay, we're all humans. We're not all perfect. He made a mistake. The allegations were false. I was going to say that. I just want to emphasize that. The allegations were false. They were not true. Give him a chance. There you go. He was suspended for I think a year. I think if I remember correctly, for 1 year. He's now back in the Overwatch League scene, and he'll most likely be in the team. I don't know what team. He's probably gonna be in the team at some point. So that's it for me now. Obviously, this is a little bit of a lengthy video, as always, but I just mainly want to address some drama that happened mainly with the Sinatraa situation, and then obviously a little bit of a backstory. Well, not a backstory, but just an update on the Mouffin situation. So that's it for me now. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys on next time in the next one. Goodbye.
I got the rock, I got the rock, I got the sauce, I got that trip, can't f with no op, drinking my cup, pulse the rock, stay getting lit, yeah till I drop, iced out, I'm too hot, fly stain on my block, rolling that green don't stop, when you're rolling in green they flop, look at my ride too clean, interior